It's one of those days where it's snowing, it's really freaking cold, and I have no interest in driving in this bullshit, but I need a bunch of stuff from the store. It's one of those days. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm here today with a fun tag, even though no one tagged me. This is the 20 question tag, and nobody tagged me, I just wanted to do it. And some of you are probably gonna think, this is so 2015. Sorry, I wasn't doing YouTube back then. I just wanted to do this because I thought it'd be fun, and I'm pretty much stuck at home because the weather is crap. Is that a good excuse? Yes. So sexy. I have the questions printed out because I couldn't remember them in my brain. I randomly found this on someone's Tumblr, so I'm assuming these are the questions, and I'm assuming they're right. I don't know. Either way, I thought this would be a way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Number 1, what is something you cannot leave the house without? I'm gonna say my purse with my phone and my debit card. Like every girl. But that's like the 2 big things you need in your purse if you're carrying a purse. If you're not, then in your pockets, you pretty much want your phone just in case you need to call someone. And then your debit card in case you need to buy something or pay for something on the go. What's your favorite brand of makeup? I don't really have a favorite brand. I just have a lot of stuff, like random brands, and I just like it because I buy what I can afford, which is usually drugstore makeup, and I don't mind. But I do actually really like Tarte, the Tarte makeup line, and Too Faced. So I'll say those two, Too Faced and Tarte. Number 3, what's your favorite flower? I don't really have a favorite flower. I would rather be gifted with like chocolate instead of flowers, but if I had to pick something, I guess I would just say, I really don't even know. Is that bad? I don't really have a favorite flower. I haven't really been ever given flowers by anyone either, other than like my parents during when I was in high school and I was at like my swim meets. That's about it. So I can't really think of one that's like my favorite. I don't know. I'm sorry. Number 4, what's your fave clothing store? My fave clothing store, it's hard if you're plus size to shop in malls because usually malls don't have that many shopping stores that cater to, you know, trendy plus size clothing. So I do a lot of shopping more online than anywhere else, but if I'm going to go to a store in person, it would be Torrid because we recently got 2 stores of Torrid around Rochester. But they're pretty expensive. Torrid's pretty expensive in my opinion, so I don't shop there that often. I'll try stuff on, but I don't buy because I'm cheap. Like, I am a poor bitch, okay? I won't lie. And then online, my favorite store, and I don't really like going to Forever 21 in store either. I'll note that. It's too much and too much going on. And the plus size section is always too small at the one that has it near me. And anyway. But online, I really do like Boohoo online, and I do like Forever 21 online because I can look at everything that's plus and more options online, honestly. 5, what's your favorite perfume? This is gonna be another one like the flowers. I don't really have a favorite perfume. I don't use perfume that often. I have really terrible sinuses. If you can tell, I'm still stuffed up, so my sinuses blow. So I don't use perfume all that often, though I will say I generally steal a spritz if I'm like going out of my mom's Taylor Swift Wonderful, I think it's called, or Wonder, I don't know, I can't remember. I just know it's a Taylor Swift one, and my mom randomly bought it years ago, and I really like it, and she doesn't use it that often, so I'll just spritz it on and leave the house. Let's see, number 6, heels or flats? Flats, hands down. I have the flattest feet in the world, and I also have knee issues, so my knees kind of go out the wrong way. They go kind of like this, if that makes any sense. From like, if you look at my knees directly on, you'll see that they actually like go out like that. And it's all my bone structure. It's from like my hips down to my knees, and it's a whole thing. I went to a doctor when I was younger. They said the only way they could ever like treat it is to actually like do surgery and move my bones. And I was like, no, that's okay. Like, I'm good. I will walk like a penguin and have weird knees. It's fine. So I can't wear high heels. I promise I have tried to wear high heels in the past. It doesn't work. My knees will like really hurt in them. I can't walk in them whatsoever. And I really feel like it's because my knees and my flat feet. So flats all the way for me. It sucks because I do like, heels are pretty and I want to wear them, but I can't. So, and yes, I've tried wedges, and even those, like, my feet get jacked up in them. I get blisters. It's awful. It's awful. So 7, do you make good grades? I don't go to school anymore, so I don't make any grades. But when I was in school, I made decent grades. I was terrible at math. I will say that. I was terrible at math. I've just never been good with math. Even easy math, like in my head, like everyone's like, oh, what's this times this? And they're like, and I'm like, my brain has just never been a math brain, and it sucks, and I wish I were better at it, but it is what it is. But in grades, usually I was kind of like average student slash good, because I never wanted to be bad at school. I always was very much in the mindset of I wanted to make my parents proud kind of thing. So like if I failed, I felt like I failed them. It was a whole thing. But anyway, number 8, what's your favorite colors? My favorite colors would be black, red, and pink. And then let's see what's next. Do you drink energy drinks? Absolutely not. I only drink coffee for like a caffeine boost. I think energy drinks are terrible. If I have too much caffeine, I will have like heart skipping. My heart will skip and stuff like that. Heart palpitations, whatever you want to call them. Do you drink juice? Honestly, the 2 biggest things I drink are like coffee, and even though I know I should really like not drink as much coffee because I have like a cup a day, but still it's like not the best for you. And then water. I will have orange juice once in a great while. To me, it's just kind of like sugar that you don't need, but it tastes good in the morning sometimes, like a little glass, or in a mimosa. So I drink juice once in a while. Do you like swimming? Yes, I do. I love swimming. I am basically a fish. I think in a past life I was a mermaid. I was actually a swimmer when I was in middle school to high school, and then when I got into college, I didn't swim anymore. So I used to be a little bit more toned back then. But yeah, and I love swimming, and I loved being on a team, and then I just like swimming in general. Like I love in the summertime going to a friend's pool and hanging out, and like I just love it. I love being by the water. All of it. Do you eat fries with a fork? It depends how the fries are made. If they're just French fries with ketchup, then no, I'm not gonna use a fork. But if it's poutine, and if you don't know what poutine is, Google it, then you kind of need a fork. That's how I roll. So, what's your favorite moisturizer? What is that? Look. Okay. I don't really have a fave. I have been using, I think you pronounce it Cetaphil, and I've been using their facial moisturizer for a while now. And I just bought more from Target actually, and that's just kind of what I use, and I do like it. So that's that answer, I guess. Let's see. Do you want to get married later on in life? Well, I'm already 28 and I'm not engaged and I'm not married and I'm not in a relationship. So I think getting married later in life is gonna be my thing, whether I like it or not at this point. I do want to get married. I do want to find my person. I just haven't found him yet, and I have faith that he's out there, and I think he'll be great because I have waited so long for a good guy. So here's hoping. Number 15, do you get mad easily? If I'm driving, I have road rage, and I get mad very easily. I'm terrible with road rage. I become such a bitch. Like, I will drive somewhere, have road rage, get to where I'm going, just like send a little prayer out to God, just be apologizing. So I'm like, I'm sorry for the words that came out of my mouth. Like, I can't help it. So in that aspect, yeah, I get mad really easily. 16, are you into ghost hunting? Yes, I am, okay? I don't do it myself, but I love ghost stories. I have done a few story times on here, like I think I've done 2, of experiences that I've had with the afterlife and stuff like that. And I love watching TV shows about it. So I've watched like Ghost Adventures. I admit it. I do. I don't care. I love that kind of stuff. Any phobias? Phobias. A fear of what? I have fear of like spiders and bees stinging me. I don't like them at all. Those 2. I mean, like bees I respect because they pollinate, but I'm just like, keep away from me, girl. Yeah, well, like, it's a phobia / my anxiety, I guess, is I don't love walking into like a public place, more like, not any place, but it's like restaurants and stuff. And I'm sorry, now the sun has decided to actually come out today. I'm shocked. If I do this, I'm a little better. Okay. I kind of have like this anxiety that comes over me when I think about going to like restaurants in where I live, and I don't know why, but like when you walk in and people all stare at you when you first get there, for some reason that gives me so much freaking anxiety. Clearly I have to push through it and just deal with it because I can't live my life if I feel that way, but it sucks, and I do have that, and it's a weird thing, and that's kind of my phobia, I guess. Let's see, do you bite your nails? I actually do not, even though they look like crap right now and are really short and gross. But I don't bite my nails. My mom does, and thankfully I did not get that habit. Let's see, 19. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Not really. I've had it where like, there was an instance where I was driving to visit my Nana, this was years ago, and I was at a stoplight and it had turned, or like, I was at a stoplight and my direction turned green and I was turning left. And for some reason in my head, and I like to think that this was kind of my aunt who passed away from cancer the year prior to when this happened. I like to think it was her just kind of like giving me a heads up. But in my head, for some reason, I was just like, don't go. Like, it's green, but don't go. And I stopped right at the white line. And right as I did that, like a second later, an old lady driving a car went right through the intersection. And if I had gone, she would have hit me on my side. And my car is like not the best. And I just know like I wouldn't have been well. So that's like my only near death. And like I said, it was like that gut instinct of like, don't go, just don't go. And I didn't, and I thank God I did not. And then the last question is, do you drink coffee? Yup. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that I look like a mess today. I know I don't look great, but it is what it is. I'm like, see, my face looks blotchy. It's a whole thing. Anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to stay around and see more of this weirdo, please hit the subscribe button below. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.